Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Andy Cohen explained how the Real Housewives reacted to hearing a misconstrued headline listing his favorites. Bravo TV executive Andy Cohen clarified a statement he made about the Real Housewives that was misconstrued. In the media, Andy revisited his initial statement. Basically, Bruce interviewed me for E! A couple of weeks ago. He was asking about the Housewives. As it relates to soap opera stars, I look at a lot of the OGs and I look at how much their lives have changed or how identifiable they are with this brand of Housewives, explained Andy. People like Kyle Richards, or Carolyn Manzo, or this or that one. I said all these people and they started showing clips. For the record, Andy, N-A-M-E-D-E-M. In addition to Kyle and Caroline, Andy named Luanda Lesseps and Vicky Gunvalson in his list of identifiable housewives. Somehow, what I said got misconstrued into the headlines. Andy Cohen lists his favorite housewives. By the way, I heard from several housewives whom I didn't mention. I was like, okay, I was just flippantly talking about it. Then I did mention a whole list. They only used a few in this thing. If there's one thing Andy Cohen knows how to do besides balancing a martini and a shady smirk at the same time, it's juggling the egos of the Real Housewives. After all, he has spent more than a decade in the hot seat as the Bravo ringmaster, the referee of reunion couches, and the man who can turn a single raised eyebrow into viral television. But even Andy admits there are moments when his carefully orchestrated neutrality gets shaken, especially when a headline spins his words into chaos. That's exactly what happened recently, when an entertainment outlet ran a story declaring that Andy Cohen had finally revealed his favorite housewives. The headline was juicy, click-worthy, and predictably misleading. Andy insists his comments were completely misconstrued. But by the time the article hit Twitter, Instagram, and the Housewives group chats, it had already ignited a Bravosphere wildfire. I should have known better. Andy confessed during a taping of his SiriusXM show Radio Andy. The second you even joke about having a favorite, the Housewives will treat it like you've just detonated a bomb at Bravo HQ. And let me tell you, my phone lit up faster than Dorot's Instagram filter button. The spark of chaos. Alleged favorites list claimed that Andy named Teresa Giudice, Kyle Richards, and Gazelle Bryant as his top housewives of all time. According to the article, he praised Teresa for her iconic table flip, Kyle for being the ultimate Bravo OG, and Gazelle for being the MVP of Potomac Shade. Innocent enough, except Andy swears he never said any of it in the way it was framed. I said all those women were legends, Andy clarified. Not that they were my favorites. There's a huge difference between iconic moments and personal preference. But of course, the nuance didn't make the headline. The nuance didn't make it to the Housewives either. The reactions begin within hours. Andy was bombarded with texts, calls, and a barrage of cryptic emojis that could rival an FBI code. Ramona Singer, true to form, fired off a message that simply read, "What about me? I'm the Og. She then followed it up with a selfie of herself sipping Pinot Grigio, captioned, "Still fabulous at 60 plus. Nene Leakes, never one to bite her tongue, allegedly texted Andy, "Keep playing with me." Cohen, you know the Housewives tree was planted in Atlanta. Andy admitted he read that one 3 times before responding, with a string of peace sign emojis. Lisa Rinna, meanwhile, posted a cryptic Instagram story with nothing but a red lipstick kiss and the words, "Don't you forget it." Fans immediately speculated it was about Andy, though Rinna later claimed it was an ad for her lip kit line. And then there was Bethany Frankel, who didn't even bother with subtlety. She allegedly called Andy directly. She was like, "Are you kidding me? Favorites. Do you know what I've given this franchise? Do you know how many Skinny Girl bottles you've sold because of me?" Andy recounted, laughing. "I love Bethany, but that was a 20-minute monologue where I probably said 6 words total. Housewives versus headlines. The frenzy wasn't just in the text threads. Fans noticed passive-aggressive shade peppered into Housewives. social media feeds all week. Kyle Richards posted a smiling selfie with the caption, "It's an honor just to be nominated. Oh, wait, I won." Meanwhile, Teresa Giudesi posted a video twirling in a sparkly gown, saying, "When you're the favorite, you don't even have to flip a table anymore." On the other side, housewives not listed in the alleged favorites were clearly unsettled. Karen Huger reposted a fan tweet that read, "Andy may have his favorites, but the Grand Dame reigns supreme." Tamra Judge cryptically wrote, "Funny how some people forget who brought the real drama." Andy admitted it was like watching Bravo's storylines unfold in real time, but off camera. Andy's attempt to set the record straight in typical Andy fashion, he decided to address the headline head-on during his show. "Look, I love all my housewives," he told his listeners. "Do you think I would have survived 17 years of reunion couches if I played favorites? They'd eat me alive. I don't have favorites. I have appreciation for the chaos each of them brings to the table." He compared the housewives to children. You don't have a favorite kid. You just love the one who isn't screaming at you that day. But while Andy thought his clarification would calm the storm, the housewives' reactions proved otherwise. The reunion-style backlash soon. Andy found himself hosting what he jokingly called a mini reunion on his group chats. Housewives from every franchise chimed in to demand explanations. Kenya Moore reminded him, "Don't forget who twirled into Bravo history." Shannon Beater texted him a gif of herself screaming, "This is not my plate," with the caption, "Justice for my moments." Portia Williams simply sent him a peach emoji followed by an eye-roll dot at one point. Andy revealed he had to mute the group because the notifications were like a reunion fight. "It's breaking out on my nightstand." Behind the curtain, what fascinated Andy most wasn't the outrage itself, but the way it reflected the housewives' competitive spirits. These women built empires on being unforgettable, Andy mused. So when they think they're being edged out of the iconic conversation, they don't just shrug it off. They fight for their place. And that's exactly why they're housewives. He admitted that, deep down, he found the whole ordeal endearing. It's proof that they still care. After all these years, they're still passionate about the show, about their legacies. If a silly headline can stir them up this much, imagine what actually happens behind closed doors. The moral of the story by the end of the week. Andy had smoothed things over. He sent personalized messages to several housewives, reminding them of their standout moments and how much they've contributed to the franchise. To Ramona, he wrote, "You'll always be the Og Turtle Time Queen." To Nene, "Atlanta wouldn't be Atlanta without you saying bloop." To Bethany, "Skinny girl, forever." To Lisa Rinna, "You literally danced on a table for Bravo." Iconic. Slowly, the fires began to die down, though Andy admits he may have created new sparks by forgetting to message a few others. "I'll probably get called out for not texting someone back." He laughed. Still, Andy insists the drama taught him a valuable lesson. Never underestimate the power of a headline in the Bravo world. "I've learned that if you're going to say the word favorite," Andy quipped, "you better be talking about cocktails, not housewives."